All right, everybody. Welcome back to my channel. Today is Sunday, December 18th. So, what we're going to be talking about is pretty much the DXY and Euro, how the Euros and other currencies are actually starting to show some signs of weakness, and the DXY, the dollar, is showing signs of strength. It looks like it's about to break out soon. So if the other currencies start to weaken, it is going to put a lot of buy pressure on the DXY. You can tell right here on the MACD that it is getting out of oversold conditions. It actually found support right here, and it is starting to break out. This did break out into positive territory on the MACD. So on the bottom of the rate of change, you can also see that it did find support as well. So more than likely, we're going to see a big run on DXY this week. If not this week, then next week. But what is also leading the way and showing a huge sign that we're about to get another sell-off is the VIX. The VIX found again support here, another higher high. And what it is showing is it actually gapped up a little bit right here. What ends up happening when this happens is it starts to make a run up like drastically because it did find support. It came back, bounced, touched. Now it gapped a little bit. So if we start to see something like this play out, or we make a hump, or we make a huge hump, we'll see. It just depends on the information that we start to get in the coming weeks. You definitely want to pay attention to it because what that'll produce is a huge sell off in the market. So you can tell how the SPY right now already got a massive sell off. Whether we get something like this that bounces and then comes down after touching this line of support, or if it breaks under and then comes back for a retest, tries to break above and then gets slapped down. We've seen a lot of slapping lately. I don't know if you've noticed that the markets, they've been very crazy. But so right now, what we want to just go ahead and do is be very, very careful because this is not where we want to be buying. You just want to be careful to be able to catch that opportunity. Once we do establish that lower low, something is going to happen in the market where it's going to trigger a massive sell-off. What it is, we don't know yet, but we are experiencing bank runs on Binance right now. There's a lot of that rumor going around, and if you can already tell, let me go ahead and find BNB real quick. Oh, there it is. You see how it's starting to show similar signs to FTX? Yeah, so you just want to be careful that as soon as it starts to break this last support right here, and I'm talking about this would be the area of like 190, 194-ish. You don't want to get anything lower than that because at that point you're literally just going to start going down to the lows over here. And the lows would be like the $50 range back all the way down. You're pretty much giving up all your gains. And as for Bitcoin, what we're more than likely going to start seeing is us start landing. And when I say landing, this is what I mean. This is the target area. You are about to reach a multi-year level of support that has never broken. It's pretty much been tested here in March of 2020. But if you can see all the way back since 2016 and pretty much beyond, we are about to enter that level. So if we get something like this that plays out right now, we went up, tested, and we are getting that sell off. So if it comes back and starts making that lower low, finds support right here, bounces, tries to come back, gets slapped, and then gets pushed back down, we are going to see between the 8 to 10,000 area for Bitcoin, which is going to be an opportunity of a lifetime. Like imagine how many people are going to jump into the market to get something that low. So that analogy is exactly what I want you to hold on to, because think about it like this. Everybody right now is waiting for those price levels to come in. The moment it happens, everybody jumps in all at once. It's going to push the market up extremely fast. So, however long it ends up happening for, I don't know. I'm not going to put a time frame on it. I don't. I want to let it come to me instead of trying to chase things. That's usually my better way of trading instead of trying to chase things. That's how you usually get wrecked and lose. So don't do that. Just let it come to you. Just be patient. Patience. Sometimes the hardest thing to do in the markets is nothing and just wait. So right now, what you really want to look at is the DXY. See what it does this week. because right now this is the calm before the storm. We had a huge sell off last week. Right now, things look like they're finding support for the dollar, which would show major, major weakness for the markets. And then, as far as, let me see, the VIX, you just want to make sure it continues to follow these higher highs right here on the support line. And then whether it gets aggressive all the way up here or something's just smaller right here, but with a higher high, then comes back for support, followed by a huge explosion. That's more than likely what's going to happen. That will either be sometime in January, February, or you never know, between now and December. But I do believe you're going to get multiple. It's not just going to be one. And as far as that, just be very careful. Don't, I wouldn't keep all my money in one place. If you're on Binance, be very careful. Just like, I'm not telling you to pull your money out. This is not financial advice, but everybody is starting to spread a lot of rumors about a bank run happening on Binance. It is showing a lot of signs similar to FTX. We are hearing similar jargon where, oh, our assets are completely fine. We'll be fine. uh, we've heard that how many times now? And then a week later it goes bust. So be very careful with that. And as far as this is just a quick update. If you guys have any questions, let me know. Leave a comment in the vid. But yeah, I'll go ahead and post more information as soon as the week starts to play out. But this is what I'm looking at. So uh, patience in the market and good luck trading. Have a good day.